I don't know what is happening. It just went off. This kind of attack I'm getting each time I'm making my broadcast. I always get attacked. I don't know why I'm having this attack each time I'm making a broadcast. The distraction keep on coming. The attack keep on coming. I don't know. They will not succeed. They will not succeed. They will not succeed no matter how they try. They will not succeed. They are just trying to distract us from what we are doing. And we'll give it up. It's so sad that each time I'm making my broadcast, I always get this attack. Look at when we are just getting to the peak of the broadcast, and you will see them attacking the program, and the program just went off just like that without any notice. This has been happening time, but this is not the first time. I don't know what the problem is. I can't say the problem is from the network because the network is very much okay. I have my network intact, but the attack keep on killing. But we will not stop. You know, they have succeeded in kicking everybody out, so I will still have to leave the message behind so people can come back later to watch the broadcast. You can come back to watch the broadcast. So what I'm trying to say is that we are in a very critical situation. Biafra land is under siege. Biafra land is under siege. My sister Linda, I don't know what happened. They just kicked me out. I don't know why I'm having serious attack on this very broadcast. The same thing that happened the other day. The network is okay, not from the network. They just kicked me out, and I couldn't continue the program anymore. The situation, I don't know why they are always doing that, attacking the channel and the program. They just kicked me out, so I just have to restart again. They are trying to stop us, but we will never stop. No matter how they try, I will leave the message and people can watch it later. I will still make sure I complete my message. So the message I'm trying to bring is about the situation that we are in Biafra land. Biafra land is under siege. Biafra land is under siege. It is no longer business as usual. Everybody that's living in Biafra land have to be very, very mindful and careful. The declaration that was made by Biafra people asking the military to leave Biafra land have started. And every single Biafra, wherever you are, you have to be mindful, follow and join whatever that is happening in Biafra land. Support it and join it and fight along. You have to support, join it and fight along. Fight along in anything that is happening in Biafra land. You have to play your own role. Defend yourself. Do not allow yourself to be destroyed. Defend yourself. Self-defense is supported by international law. African Charter law supports it. Even the Contraption Code Nigeria law supports self-defense. So don't fold your hands and allow your life to be taken. Don't be distracted. So many distraction is going to be coming. Just like they are distracting me on this very broadcast. I started the broadcast. They couldn't allow me to finish the broadcast. When I was heating up the discussion, they tried to kick me out and make me lose my focus on what I was saying. But are we going to stop? We are not going to stop. We still make sure we conclude the broadcast and finish what we wanted to say. The land of Biafra is in a high alert. The land of Biafra is in a high alert. And we have to pursue it and follow it and make sure that the truth is being heard. We send out the right information, send out the truth out there so that the world will know that which is the truth. That deception will not work. Do not allow any deception of any kind, of any sort. Don't allow deception. Do not allow deception. Don't allow distraction. They are going to distract you. They are going to do all manner of things. But don't allow yourself to be deceived. We have activated the civil disobedience to the highest level. Civil disobedience has been activated to the highest level. The level that it is now is a level whereby we cannot look back anymore. We have activated the first level, which is the sit at home, on Monday and on Sunday. It was carried out by Biafran people without being forced, without being coerced. Biafran people were going on with it. And then we took it to the next level, which is the economic sanction. As you are watching this video, the economic sanction is being implemented by Biafran people, and Biafran people are the ones enforcing it. We are also calling on our brothers and sisters in the riverine area to play their own role when it comes to the sabotage to the production of oil in Biafra land. Every of their production should be grounded to zero. It has to be grounded to zero. Those are economic sanctions. It's part of the economic sanction that we're talking about. It's part of the economic sanction. And we have raised it to another level to defend ourselves from the people who are taking the life of our children, life of our mothers, life of our sisters, trying to make life difficult for us. We have decided to take our fate into our own hand, and we say we will not continue to keep silent. Enough is enough. We have cried enough. We have shouted enough. And we cannot continue to cry and shout. We are in a level now where we have to defend ourselves by all means possible. Yes, we have to defend ourselves. It can no longer be business as usual. We have cried enough. We have shouted enough. We have complained enough. But we are in a stage now where every single Biafran have to rise up to protect him or herself, to defend him or herself, to make sure that our voice is being heard. That's the level we are. No matter how they try to oppress us, suppress us, we are not deterred. They can't stop us. Even if it is one person, two people that are hearing the information, they will pass it on. They are going to share it and they pass it on. Other people will get the information. Before you know it, it will grow. Before you know it, every other person will begin to get the information and the world will hear it. We will continue until Biafra comes. We will not look back. The deception will increase. The obstacle will increase. The blackmail will increase. Mainly those of them who claim to be Biafrans, who are fighting against Biafra, they are going to get more money. They are going to get more money. More money is going to be pumped into the deception to deceive certain people to lose their focus. But are you going to lose your focus? Are you going to join them? Don't join them. Don't allow yourself to be deceived. No matter the attack they bring, no matter the obstacle, no matter the hindrances, we will not allow them. We will continue to focus. Our common interest is what? Freedom. What we are asking for is freedom. And no matter how they try to do it, we will be free. We are going to be free. Our freedom is closer than it is yesterday. It's closer than it was yesterday. And we don't have to give up. Don't give up. Freedom doesn't come cheap. We know that freedom comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes with so many responsibilities. That is why when we are seeing all these attacks, we are seeing, when you're broadcasting, all of a sudden you find out that you're being kicked out. You start afresh. They make sure they lock up your broadcast so that people cannot be able to be reached. They try as much as possible to distract you from your broadcast. All manner of attacks. But are we deterred? No. We're not deterred. Tomorrow I'm still going to come here and broadcast. Even if I come online, it's only one person that's watching, I am going to be broadcasting. That one person will preach another one person. The one person will preach another. Before you know it, the people who are supposed to get message will get it. It is not in my hand. It's in the hand of Chukwu Kabiama to spread the gospel. We are only instruments in the hand of Chukwu Kabiama. Once we do our own part, speaking what we are supposed to be speaking, say what we are supposed to say, the rest things are being done by Chukwu Kabiama, not by us. That is why they can't stop us. For those of us who know what we are asking for, our freedom, we want a nation where we can be able to hit our chest and say, this is our nation. We want a country whereby when we travel out of it and we got somebody who messed up with us abroad, we would turn back home. If we travel abroad and we see that things are not working, we turn back home immediately. That's the kind of country we need. A country that will come and stand for us when there is a problem. They will stand for us, fight for us, and speak for us. That is the kind of nation we are looking for. And that nation will definitely come. It doesn't matter how they try to stop it. They can't. They can't stop it. Mazen Nandekano, who was given that assignment to deliver Biafra, he was carrying the assignment, doing what he's supposed to do, doing the needful. He didn't look back. Mazen Nandekano faced all kinds of criticism. He faced all manner of attack from all angles. So many attacks against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But did he stop? He didn't stop his message. He continued to preach his message. Against all odds, against all the attack, against all the destruction, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continued to preach the gospel. And today, look at where he is. Even though they are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down in DSS, today his message is still going wide. Go to the social media. Go to the social media. Before you flip one time or two times, you will see the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You will hear the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see people talking about him. Everybody, including those who are not sincere to themselves. Even the enemies, they are calling his names. That is how powerful the message of truth is. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought the gospel of peace, gospel of truth, gospel of freedom. He wasn't fighting only for Biafra people. He wasn't fighting only for the Southerners. He wasn't only fighting for the Igbos. He wasn't fighting for only the indigenous people in the country of Nigeria. He was equally fighting for the whole black race. And inclusion, everybody that is being oppressed in the world. The fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is for you to be free. He doesn't have limitation. He's not an ethnic bigot. He includes everybody. He appreciates everybody. That is why you see the kind of personality he has today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have left a standard for us. It is left for us to build on that standard that he left. A standard based on consistency and truth. It was because of consistency that he got to where he is today. Because of his consistency. That is why Biafra has now become something that is in the front burner. Something that the whole world is seeing. Something that the whole world is talking about. You cannot run away from it. Even the caliphate, no matter how they try to run away from the issue of Biafra, they are not running away from it. They are not running away from it, just even in their court. In their court today, you see people who went there to go and file a suit. People that filed a suit for self-determination. The case is still going on in their own court. Even though that case that they filed is a deception. You see a Northern Forum filing a suit in the High Court that the Biafran people should be granted a referendum. And along the line, it is not only Biafran people that are looking for a referendum. There are so many other people that are asking for a referendum, coming on different names. But those are deception. Those are deception. That's why I don't believe it. Because if they know, if our lawmakers, if our politicians are sincere to themselves, for the fact that there are people who are filing case for self-determination, that means it is a genuine cause. For the fact that the Oduduwa people, the Biafran people, and other rest of them are in court filing a case for self-determination, it means it's a genuine cause to be pursued. But the lawmakers who are supposed to pursue that, and they are not doing it. Go and see the case, see the people who are going for it, see the lawyers. Meanwhile, Biafra land, we have renowned lawyers, senior advocate of Nigeria from Biafra land. So many of them. We have people who claim to be politicians representing the Biafra land. They are the people who are supposed to file that case for self-determination in the court. They are the people who are supposed to file the case and stand for it and pursue it to the end. But they don't do that because of their selfish interest. Because of their selfish interest, they're not talking about it. It is other lawyers on the low key that are discussing it. You see Northern Forum going to demand, ask for a referendum, give this a referendum. What they're saying is the right thing, but are they genuine in their heart? I can't tell. They are not genuine. If it was a genuine court, if it was a genuine cause, the Northern Forum have to go and convince their own people, convince their leaders to allow referendum to reach everybody. But they wouldn't do it. They won't run to the court to file whatever they filed in the court. A deception to deceive people. Even in the court, you see Biafran bloc. Biafra are in the court there. Biafra are there calling for self-determination. In that same court where Biafra is, you see some people coming as Ijo, some people coming as Calabar to ask for self-determination. That is the division, that is divide and rule, that divide and rule system. In that same court where Biafra is asking for revision, they know very well that Ijo is part of Biafra. They know very well that Calabar is part of Biafra. But you see them coming out to ask for self-determination. Why don't you join your Biafra brothers and demand for self-determination? When you have gotten the self-determination, when we come back home, then you can go home as an Ijo nation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said it, that even if you are 3 or 4 in your region, you want to stand as a nation, You are permitted to do so. Mazen Nandekano said it. There is no minority in Biafra land. No minority. There are only nations. And when Biafra come, every nation will stand their own. So why is it that these people now, on filing that case, why are they now filing case separately? Why don't file that case once? Why don't you come out as Biafra? Knowing fully well that the region you are represented on that case is part of Biafra. Why don't you stand with Biafra? Pursue it. When you be able to win your case back, then on reaching home, everybody will be on their own. Mazen Nandekano has said it time and time again. But because of deception, because of their evil plan, because of their distraction, they will always bring in that divide and rule to make sure that what people are saying will never work. Before even they get to the case, they will have already planned a way to destroy the case to make sure it doesn't fly. That's why I see that as a child's play, as the case may be. But the only lesson we can learn from that place is that self-determination is not a crime. People are having the case in their court defending self-determination. A judge is settling a matter in self-determination. The case is in court. Nobody's arrested. Nobody's killed for it. And they are pursuing it. Why is it that our lawmakers are not asking for self-determination for their people, even when they know that they are disenfranchised in that country called Nigeria? They are made third-class citizens, yet they don't want to wake up and pursue that which is right. It is sad, but that is the situation. That's the situation. Every Biafran man or woman in Biafra land, I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will protect you. If you are abroad and you're watching this video, reach out to your people in Biafra land. Tell them and give them warning that Biafra is on high alert. Biafra land is on a high alert. If they don't have any need to go out in the night, they shouldn't go out. If they don't have any need to do anything outside, they should stay home. Stay at home. This is not the time to go out late hour. This is not the time to go out very early. You have to be conscious of what is happening in your neighborhood in Biafra land. Watch out and be cautious of what is happening in your neighborhood in Biafra land. That is the only way to survive. Biafra land is on high alert as you're watching this video. We have cried enough. We have cried enough. We have cried and cried and cried. Nobody's listening and nobody's answering us. We have decided to take our fate into our hand to secure ourselves and secure our land. And the security have started. It cannot be business as usual. It can never be business as usual. But Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide his own. And we will see Biafra, walk into Biafra, celebrating Biafra. Not only talking about it, not only seeing it, not only hearing it, we will walk into Biafra with our food and we will celebrate in Biafra land. It is sad, the kind of attack that they are bringing. But against all the attack, are we going to stop? We cannot stop. We will continue to preach this gospel until Biafra comes. I will continue to come on daily basis. I post my videos, I do live videos, I also talk on my page about Biafra issue because it concerns me. It is about my life. It is about my unborn generation. It is about me, not just about anybody. It's not just about Mazen Nandekano. It's not just about any other person. It is about me, myself. Our collective interest, including the interest of our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekano, who is the flag bearer, is freedom. And we will pursue that freedom with their last strength. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter the attack they bring, we will continue to pursue freedom until freedom comes. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every single person that watches this video. If you watch, share. Share to your family and friends. Share in your WhatsApp group. Share in your family group. Share on your Facebook group so that other people can get the information. Biafra land is on a high alert. The politicians will get it hot. They are going to get what they have sent for in the market. Chukwu Okike Abiama is in charge. Whatever happens, Biafra people will be secured and Biafra will come. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. I remember. See you again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. They have really distracted us today and we're not able to go to the length we are supposed to go. But tomorrow, I'm going to come back in full force to give more information and more details more than I've done today. Thank you and remember this. Bye-bye.